Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. And we, of course, are here. NXT New Year's Evil, as promised, has been promoted for weeks now. But ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of an unorthodox start to tonight's event. I mean, this is not a match that was scheduled in advance, but I'm told Bron Breakker is out here, and yes, indeed, he does have himself a match, but he almost felt betrayed by the NXT higher ups, almost disrespected to the greatest degree, to be left off the card for NXT New Year's Evil. So I guess we're gonna get Bron Breakker on the card for New Year's Evil. We're gonna find out who his opponent is in just a few short seconds. Bron Breakker looking to not make a name for himself. He's made a name for himself in NXT. He's looking to get back on track after losing that triple threat match back at Deadline. And who do we have for Bron Breakker's opponent here tonight, folks? Let's see who NXT higher-ups got for Breakker. You gotta be kidding me. Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland is back in NXT. Bigger headline. Swerve Strickland is back in WWE, folks. And he looks poised. But wait a minute. Who's that large shadow behind him? I mean, I just caught that out the corner of my eye. There is a very large man behind him, looking dressed to the nines behind Swerve Strickland. Who is this man? Swerve Strickland not coming back to WWE alone. Look at the size of this guy. I mean, how did he find a shirt to even fit him? So how did he find a necklace to wrap around his neck like that? This guy behind Swerve is a boulder of a human being. I mean, what the hell has Swerve Strickland brought to NXT? I cannot believe Swerve Strickland is here tonight, folks. It's been a better part of almost 2 to 3 years since we've seen Swerve Strickland in WWE. Last seen in the Hit Row faction on SmackDown before he got released from the company, among a whole lot of a list of other people. But we are here to correct the wrong, and we have re-signed Swerve Strickland to WWE. Oh my goodness gracious, a huge kick to the face. A huge kick to the face, and now wait a minute, Bron Breakker completely thrown off guard with the opponent here tonight. I mean, how do you prepare for somebody who wasn't even on the roster 10 minutes ago? And man, Breakker, he asked for it, though. He asked for an opponent here tonight. He asked to not be left off the card of New Year's Evil, and that he will not be, as Swerve Strickland goes to town on the badass Bron Breakker. But wait a minute, Breakker caught the boot. Oh my goodness gracious, dragon screw from Bron Breakker. And hey, just because Breakker was kind of caught off guard here does not mean that he's going to let this get the best of him. He's going to do what dogs do best, and that's fight. But wait a minute, Swerve Strickland just too damn fast for Breakker so far. Look at this, a kick to the back. I cannot believe I'm calling a Swerve Strickland match down here in NXT once again. Look at these double foot stomps to the back. And I'm told he wants to go by Swerve Strickland. We're not going to call him Isaiah Swerve Scott. No. That is Swerve Strickland. That is the artist known as Swerve Strickland. I'm talking about a tremendous professional wrestler, exquisite hip-hop career. I mean, he's had collaborations with all the known names, but look at this. Bron Breakker over the top rope. Over the top rope on Swerve, and now wait a minute. Oh my goodness gracious, a deadlift German suplex. Just lands Swerve right on his back, and now wait a minute. Bron Breakker getting in the face of the big guy. We don't even know this man's name yet, but wait a minute. Swerve was looking to use that distraction to his advantage. Man, the aura of this guy that Swerve Strickland has brought with him. The aura of this man is enough to throw you off your game. But wait a minute. No, house call. House call from Swerve Strickland. Speaking of being thrown off the game, I think Breakker might have done just that. Count of 2. No, somehow Breakker kicks out. Somehow Bron Breakker kicks out. But, man, he is definitely distracted, to say the least, with this giant man. This giant man ringside in Swerve's corner. Swerve Strickland, man, what have you brought to NXT? I mean, obviously he's brought himself back to NXT, and that's a threat in itself, but this imposing figure on the outside of the ring right now. But wait a minute, now Breakker is going to just have to, get his head back in the game, maybe not even look over that way, because, I mean, that's quite an intimidating visual right there, standing across from you. But at the same time, a very dangerous individual, and Swerve Strickland is right in front of you at the same time. And now look at this Breakker fighting his way out of it. And now, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness gracious. And here comes Bron Breakker. Now, no, Swerve Strickland out from underneath. Went for a moonsaulted Bron Breakker. We know the athletic ability of the badass. And now, wait a minute. Bron Breakker lighting up Strickland with shots and everything he can throw at him. But like I said, man, in the corner of his eye, he sees that large man. Swerve Strickland, man, pulling out all the stops here tonight in his return to the ring, his return to NXT ring, a WWE ring. And like I said, he did not come alone, making the biggest impact possible. And now, wait a minute. Face first goes Swerve Strickland onto the announce table. And now Breakker sending Swerve back into the ring. Now it's Breakker in control. This is exactly the comfortable area that Bron Breakker is used to being at, as a deadlift powerbomb. A deadlift powerbomb lands on Swerve Strickland. Now wait a minute. Oh my goodness gracious, a huge shoulder block from Breakker. Huge shoulder block from Breakker, and now Breakker is getting in the zone. Now this is dangerous. This is dangerous to be in the ring with Bron Breakker when he's like this. Here comes the badass of NXT. But wait a minute, Swerve Strickland. Oh no, inverted DDT counter out of that back body drop or suplex, something that Breakker was going for. Right now, here comes Swerve Strickland. Coming back into this match now. Irish whip into the corner. No, Breakker reverses. Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh no, it ducks out. Swerve Strickland, huge kick to the face. Huge kick to the face. And now wait a minute. Oh my goodness, what a incredible springboard drop kick there from Swerve Strickland. Breakker could be out here. Breakker could be out here, but wait a minute, no. Swerve Strickland missed, and now Breakker just beating down Strickland. This one's really starting to fall out. At the end of the day, this is all about competition, man. You got two of the most competitive superstars in that ring right now between Bron Breakker and Swerve Strickland. Both men are hungry to succeed here in professional wrestling, here in WWE in general. And now, wait a minute, Bron Breakker. Oh no, what's he got planned here? Oh no, a spear just broke Swerve in half. Just broke Swerve in half. Can he spoil the return for... Oh, I thought he was going to spoil the return for the mogul. And man, Bron Breakker has not been taking this lightly. I mean, he was a little bit thrown off his game in the early goings because of that large man, that beast on the outside of the ring. Man, I don't know. I really don't know what to call him. I don't have a name for him yet. So what am I supposed to call him? Except for just trying to describe him in adjectives and words that are associated with mythical beings of a strong nature. I mean, this guy is going to, if he's wrestling, you're done. I don't know if Swerve hired him for security purposes or what's going on, but if he has trained this man to be a professional wrestler, then the NXT roster is going to be in dire need of some help to take out this monster. But wait a minute, Bron Breakker off the top rope. No, wait a minute. Now Strickland makes him pay. Double foot stomp. Oh my goodness, the kick to the face. Kick right to the face, and now it's Bron Breakker out. Bron Breakker down and out, but wait a minute, Swerve Strickland calling him back up to his feet. Swerve Strickland calling him back to his feet. A nice crossbody from Swerve. Nice crossbody from Swerve, and now working on the arm is Swerve Strickland. Oh my goodness gracious. And now, oh no, my goodness, dropping that knee right onto the forehead. I think Breakker is busted open here. And normally for Breakker, he sees red. He's going 8, but at the same time, Swerve Strickland is just a tremendous competitor. He knows how to keep his opponent down and out. Wait a minute, here goes the second house call. The second house call lands. Bron Breakker could be out here, folks. 2 house calls. I've never seen anybody kick out of 1. Swerve Strickland just beat one of NXT's prominent talent in Bron Breakker to start our show. You could call it a distraction on the outside. I mean, honestly, I didn't see that guy even move, which he doesn't have to. Just his presence, him being there in the presence of Bron Breakker was enough to distract Breakker. And that's what gave Swerve the win here tonight. Congratulations to Swerve on his return back to the ring in a WWE ring. I mean, he's been doing it in other rings, and he's been doing it on the highest level in other rings, but he's back here where he belongs, where the lights shine the brightest here in WWE. Swerve Strickland, man, he's going to be one to watch in universe mode. That is for sure. But you talk about one to watch. This is going to be one for the books coming up next, folks. It's the rematch everybody's been clamoring for since Deadline. It's the Creeds. It's LFI. It's going down, and it's for the tag team championships like last time. This is the rematch that the Creeds wanted, except for the champs wanted to pick the stipulation, and they have picked a ladder match. Oh, in their language, you know, the Escalera de la Muertes, if I'm saying that correctly. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one special match right here. And it's only going to happen here tonight at NXT New Year's Evil. You're only going to see these kinds of matches, this kind of action, one place, and that is the Universe mode here on the JPG channel. The Creeds coming down to the ring this time, looking to fight from underneath. The last match they walked in the champions, and they did not successfully defend those, as LFI was able to come out on top. But here tonight, they're gonna have to endure a lot of pain and punishment, and just grit their teeth to even consider themselves fortunate enough to hold those championships once again, because you have to, one, beat your opponent down to a point where they can't get up to stop you from climbing this ladder, and then you use that ladder to climb up and retrieve those titles. So time management is another thing. Like, you're gonna want to be quick when it comes to that kind of stuff, and you want to talk about quick. That is the NXT Tag Team Champions in a nutshell. Roosh and Dragon Lee are as quick as they come. And the entire NXT locker room, these guys are all about high-flying, sensational offense. Is La Facción Ingobernables. They're coming down to the ring, dripped in gold, looking to leave the same way they came in, although they don't have the titles around their waist, because the titles have already been, they've already been pre-hung before this match even began during our advent breaks. But ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for a huge tag team match, huge tag team showdown, perhaps one of the biggest tag team showdowns NXT's ever seen. And that is a long lineage of tag team wrestling. I mean, you go down the line, talk about DIY, FTR, Undisputed Era, Mustache Mountain. the Street Profits. I could list them all day, all night, but like I said, this is one of the biggest ones that I've been a part of, as Brutus Creed just hung Dragon Lee out to dry. And now Roosh putting a beat down on Julius Creed while Dragon Lee kicking Brutus Creed down and out. And now, wait a minute, Dragon Lee sending Brutus Creed into the ropes and making him run the ropes now. Look at this nice Hurricane Rana, and Roosh timed that ladder perfectly where the lower back of Brutus Creed caught that ladder. And now, wait a minute, Julius Creed trying to fight out of it, but wait a minute, oh my goodness, like I said, the speed's on full display, and here comes Dragon Lee. Here comes Dragon Lee taking out the Creeds. And Roosh was trying to as well, but he didn't get anything to go for himself. And now Brutus Creed charging at Roosh. This match is going to be hard to call, folks. I mean, all four of these men are tremendously athletic. And, I mean, the Creeds are just as quick as LFI. I mean, they're a little bit bigger in size. Brutus especially, who could ever forget the Brutus, you know, they call his finisher the Brutus ball for a reason. I mean, that is like a giant 280-pound plus rock coming flying at you, a meteor, if you will. And now look at this Dragon Lee. Speaking of a meteor, he just came flying at Brutus Creed. Brother Brudai, Julius Creed looking to get those championships back here tonight, but as I said, no small task is that. Because LFI, this is their match right here. I mean, they know about high-risk offense. They know about the dangers of said high-risk offense. And now look at this Dragon Lee. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness gracious. Brutus Creed having eyes in the back of his head. Dragon Lee almost came off the ladder, bridge ladder to the outside. And oh my goodness, a nasty headbutt from Roosh. And now this match is spilled out to the outside. And now Roosh throwing Creed. I should say Brutus Creed, because there's two Creeds in this match. LFI taking care of business here tonight, folks. And hell, this was a dream match when it was first announced at Deadline. It's still a dream match. Seeing them in a ladder match as well. Believe me, this match, I could call this match all night, folks. I really would not have a problem doing so. As Roosh sets a ladder up on the outside and gets another ladder from under the ring. Man, this match is getting physical real quick. And now it's both members of LFI in the ring with Brutus Creed. That's not something that Brutus Creed wants. It's LFI just putting a beat down on Brutus Creed as Julius looks to... Oh, look at this, but Brutus Creed fighting his own battles, just pounding at Dragon Lee. And Julius Creed was trying to get a hold of Roosh, but Roosh was using that ladder as a shield almost. Never seen that one before, but look at this. Julius Creed stepping out of harm's way, but Dragon Lee comes back into the fight, dodging some punches from Creed. And now, wait a minute, here comes Dragon Lee off the top. Off the rope goes Dragon Lee. A super kick just knocked Brutus Creed's lights out cold. And wait a minute, Julius Creed, or Brutus Creed, I should say, just, oh my goodness gracious, just lifting Dragon Lee off his feet. And now a nice lariat. Nice sliding lariat from Brutus Creed there. And I think Brutus might be going for a Brutus ball, but he did not see Roosh come from behind him. But wait a minute, he gets a Brutus ball anyway on Roosh. LFI's down. LFI is down. Creeds could have this match in the back, and oh my goodness, a standing Brutus ball. All of his body weight just came crashing down on Dragon Lee. That could not have felt good, that's for sure. And now LFI getting a run for their money here tonight. The Creeds are in full control of the champs. And now Dragon Lee and Roosh getting a beat down here tonight. Look, the Creeds are one of the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions. They know what it takes not only to get onto the mountaintop, but to also stay on top of the mountain. And now look at this, Brutus Creed sending Dragon Lee packing. And now it's a little bit different this time because now it's the Creeds being on one member of the LFI, but now it's Roosh coming in to save his brother. And now look at this, the beatdown commencing, but Roosh, this time he has eyes in the back of his head. And now wait a minute, oh my God, he just spiked him right on his head. He just spiked him right on his head, and now what the hell has Roosh got planned for Brutus Creed? Over the top rope goes Roosh. And Dragon Lee coming to play now too, getting his revenge on Creed, but Creed having some nice defense there, but oh, gets caught with a nice bicycle knee strike. Like I said, it's going to be hard calling this action all at once, folks. I'm going to attempt my best for sure, because that's what you guys deserve out of me, but man, believe me, I'm enjoying this just as much as anybody else would. And now Dragon Lee, no, what the hell has he got planned here? Oh my goodness gracious, suicide dive from Dragon Lee, the future of Lucha Libre, marked future of Lucha Libre by Rey Mysterio himself, and that is probably the biggest cosign you can get here in WWE, but Julius Creed just smacked that chair right out of Dragon Lee's hands. Man, and what started off as almost friendly competition between two teams in the first match has really just gone to be a physical, brutal war now between these four gentlemen, as the NXT championships are suspended high above the ring, and Dragon Lee knocks Julius Creed out once again with that knee strike. And now Dragon Lee, no, what's he got planned for Julius Creed? You've got to be kidding me, a huge crossbody off the top. And now it's LFI in full control. Dragon Lee's feeling it himself. But wait, what the hell, Dragon Lee? No, Brutus Creed suckered him in. Creed suckered Dragon Lee in, and now wait a minute. Got Roosh off his feet. No, my goodness, the top of his head just hit those steps. The top of his head just hit those steps, and now Dragon Lee. It's Dragon Lee trying to get back in this thing. Julius Creed dodging both members of LFI. Now wait a minute. Oh my goodness, just picked Roosh off his feet, and now Dragon Lee coming from behind Julius Creed. That is something you got to be aware of with these brothers, LFI, Dragon Lee and Roosh. They are so deceptively quick. And Brutus Creed leading the charge now on Dragon Lee, but Dragon Lee finding a way through. What the hell has Dragon Lee got planned here? You're out of your freaking mind. Oh my goodness gracious! A double foot stomp from the top of the ladder. A double foot stomp from the top of the ladder. Dragon Lee is somehow up. Brutus Creed definitely not up. What the hell are we about to see here? Roosh off the ladder. No, wait a minute. Oh, he crashes and burns. Crashes and burns, but Dragon Lee fighting Julius Creed now. And Brutus Creed's up now, man. He's going to definitely want a measure of revenge after that huge move Dragon Lee just landed. A freaking double foot stomp off the top of the ladder to the outside. You have absolutely got to be joking me. There's no way I just saw that, folks. There's no way I just saw that, but indeed I did. And now, like I said, that's the only, that kind of innovative offense, that kind of once-in-a-lifetime moment is only going to happen one place, and that's not only here in NXT, but in the universe mode on the JPG channel, man. I sound like a broken record, but I'm trying to get the point across, man. Like, there's something special going on this channel. And as I've said time and time again, we're only just getting started. We're only just approaching 1 full year of universe mode pretty soon now, in the next few months. And what I couldn't name 5 moments that were just terribly bad in universe mode. I feel like everything that's been brewing in universe mode has its own unique likeness and unique character to it. As look at this, that candlestick just broke over the back of Roosh, and Brutus Creed firing up now. Does not see Dragon Lee behind him. Oh my God, the air the air Dragon Lee just got on that freaking drop kick. And now, wait a minute, Julius Creed thought he had Dragon Lee scouted, but no, oh my goodness gracious. Straight jacket German suplex. And now, what the hell? There's no way. He's halfway across the ring. What the hell is Dragon Lee doing here? Oh no, he overshot it. He overshot it, and Brutus Creed given a moment. And now, wait a minute, Brutus Creed has Roosh up. Oh, plants him with a power bomb. This match is really starting to get chaotic, man. And I mean, that's all you could really expect out of these four men. Knowing their pedigree coming into this match. Look at this ripcord knee strike from Dragon Lee. Now it's a point of Dragon Lee just trying to keep these men down. Trying to keep him down so that his brother can win the match for him, possibly. That's a great strategy in a tag team ladder match. And Dragon Lee. What the hell has Dragon Lee got planned here? Oh my goodness gracious. Crashed and burned. Didn't hit either Creed brother. And now Julius Creed. Julius Creed has the... No, what the hell? He just kicked the ladder from underneath Roosh. And now, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Electric chair. Electric chair from Julius Creed. And now Dragon Lee fighting both members of the Creed brothers. Nice Hurricane Rana from Dragon Lee. Nice Hurricane Rana from Dragon Lee. Roosh is stunned on the outside, but finally gets back into this thing as well. And now Dragon Lee sending Creed out. Sending Creed packing. And man, Roosh just lit Brutus Creed up. And Dragon Lee thinks he has the match won for his team. He thinks he has the match won for his team, but oh no, Julius Creed once again, almost inadvertently this time, kicking that ladder from underneath one member of LFI. And Dragon Lee, man, he had a nasty spill there. Nasty spill from Dragon Lee. And wait a minute, what the hell has Brutus Creed got planned for Roosh? Oh my goodness, hanging him out to dry. Hanging Roosh out to dry. Now wait a minute, it's the Creeds back into this thing. Just when you want to count the Creeds out, you should never do that because these guys are as resilient as it comes when it comes to tag team wrestling. Oh my God. Those Brutus balls. Those Brutus balls. no real pun intended there. But there's been multiple Brutus balls in this match. That's the only reason why I say that. Oh my goodness, now Roosh comes off the top with a dropkick. He's getting into the Lucha Libre bag now. Normally his brother's more the Lucha Libre-esque competitor, and he's more of the bruiser type as he just knocked Brutus Creed's lights out with a Uranagi. And now wait a minute, he's got Julius Creed up. But wait a minute. There comes Dragon Lee from behind Julius Creed. No, what the hell? Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Just took both members of LFA out in like 2 seconds. And here comes Roosh from behind Julius Creed now with a chair shot. Oh my goodness, and now those unprotected knees of the Creeds being targeted. At least Brutus has unprotected knees. Julius Creed must have learned his lesson at one point or another because he actually has knee pads on. But wait a minute, what the hell has Roosh got planned for Brutus Creed? Hurricane Rana, oh no! His back just hit the chair. Julius Creed's fighting Dragon Lee on the outside. Roosh has Brutus in the middle of the ring. What the hell is he going for here? Jay Driller on the chair. Shout out to Jay Briscoe. An admirable opponent of Roosh back in the day. You got to believe that was a shout out to Jay right there, man. And wait a minute, Julius Creed sending Roosh packing. Oh my goodness. And now giving Roosh a taste of his own medicine there. Helping him land on the chair this time. And now wait a minute, Dragon Lee kicking Julius Creed off now. And now it's down to Brutus and Dragon Lee now. As Roosh trying to crawl his way back into the match. This match is chaotic, bro. I mean, oh my goodness gracious, a German suplex. Roosh got some air that time. Courtesy of Brutus Creed. And now wait a minute, deadlift style from Brutus Creed. Now wait a minute, Julius Creed. Oh my goodness gracious. Straight jacket suplex from from Julius Creed. Roosh is down and out. Roosh is knocked out, man. Somehow he's getting back to his feet. The only thing willing all four of these competitors to keep going is the prestigious NXT Tag Team Championships. And look at this. You gotta be kidding me. Dual lariats from the Creeds just knocked LFI out cold. And now both members of LFI spilling out to the outside. This gotta be it. Creed's in full control. But wait a minute. What the hell is Brutus Creed got planned for Dragon Lee on the outside? No. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I thought for a second he was going for the Brutus ball, man. But wait a minute. Oh, Roosh on the inside. Oh, a super kick. To Julius Creed, but Brutus Creed knocks Roosh down. And Dragon Lee's still on the outside. Roosh getting out of harm's way of that chair shot. And now Dragon Lee trying to get back in the ring, but he misses a drop kick wildly. Julius Creed now. Oh my goodness, no, he just made Julius Creed elbow drop to his own chair. And now it's the Creed brothers ganging up on Dragon Lee. Like I said, giving LFI a taste of their own medicine. And oh my goodness, no. Friendly fire there. One of the Creed brothers just ran into another. I think it was Julius ran into Brutus. No, oh my God, a poison run on the ladder. Wait a minute, Brutus Creed catches Roosh. Oh my goodness gracious, over the ropes. Or over the knee, I should say, not the ropes. And oh, Dragon Lee just brained Brutus Creed with that chair shot. And now Dragon Lee's got Brutus right where he wants him, it looks like. What the hell does Dragon Lee got planned here? Saved by his brother, but wait, no. Oh, that gave Brutus Creed the opportunity that he needed. Oh, but no, Dragon Lee back in the match. Oh my goodness, a knee strike. And now taking Julius out. What the hell is going on in this match, folks? This is absolutely insanity. And now, wait a minute. Oh, no. Now you talk about friendly fire. Dragon Lee was trying to go for Brutus, but Roosh, wrong place, wrong time scenario, I suppose. He just knocked his brother out cold with a springboard crossbody, getting all that momentum of a flying Dragon Lee, which is every bit of 220, 235 at most. But Roosh somehow back in the match, and now it's back to the older brothers. And Roosh and Julius Creed, but Roosh in full control, looks like. Oh, a super kick lands on Julius Creed. And obviously LFI recognizing that was an accident. Dragon Lee didn't mean to do that by any means, but now Roosh and Dragon Lee on the same page, which is where the NXT champs are best. Roosh is scaling the ladder now, but he has a vicious Brutus Creed trailing him. But wait a minute, Brutus Creed now. Wait a minute, from behind, Destino from Dragon Lee. Both members of the Creed are isolated. This could be it. He just hit that Destino on Brutus Creed. Yes, Dragon Lee secures the bag, secures the championships to retain for La Facción Ingobernables. Ladies and gentlemen, one hell of an NXT Tag Team Championship match did we just witness here at New Year's Evil. Just take a look at some of the action that transpired throughout this match. LFI, the Creeds bringing it all. Credit to the Creeds, man. Like I said, those guys are as tough as nails, and wherever they go from here, they are certainly going to be a force to be reckoned with. But ladies and gentlemen, the story here tonight is that LFI are still holding those NXT championships up high in the air, as proud as can be, and they deserve it after a performance like that. La Facción Ingobernables is going to be one tough team, not only to beat, but to take them championships off their shoulders. Did you see everything the Creeds put them through? And they still came up on top here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to switch gears as we are moving on to the North American Championship scene. Last week, Wes Lee earned himself an opportunity at Konosuke Takeshita's North American Championship after defeating JD McDonough. And now Wes Lee has the opportunity to kind of play spoiler a little bit to Takeshita, considering this would be Takeshita's first defense of that championship. And if I know Konosuke Takeshita, I mean, he's a man of integrity. He's going to want to hold that championship for a very, very long time and you know, earn credibility not only for that championship but for himself by defending it. But at the same time, Wes Lee, man, this guy, he's something special. They call him the cardiac kid for a reason. This guy can go and go and go. And he's going to have to run circles around his opponent here tonight if he wants to walk out, with the North American Championship. This is technically Wes Lee's second opportunity at the North American Championship. You cast your minds back to Halloween Havoc. Wes Lee took on Apollo Crews that night for the North American Championship. Had a tremendous performance against the former champion, but came up short against Crews. Whereas Takeshita almost completely annihilated Apollo Crews back at Deadline. So really a tale of two cities there between these two men. But at the same time, I mean, you never know who you're going to get when you get in that ring. You never know if you're going to get a different side of Wes Lee, a different side of Takeshita. And, I mean, speaking of a different side of Takeshita, we mentioned that annihilation of Apollo Crews at Deadline. We have been seeing a lot less smiles and cinnamon rolls from this guy, Takeshita. He's got the all black attack feel to him now, man. He's got this grit about him. He's got this certain just presence about him. I mean, maybe it's the fact he's the North American champion now. I don't know, but it all started that night when he faced Apollo Crews and dumped him on his head. That brainbuster on the turnbuckle that knocked Apollo Crews out cold, and then that flying knee strike just to put the final nail in the coffin of Crews's North American Championship title or reign, which, credit to Crews, I mean, he held that championship for the better part of last season or last year's Universe mode. Can Konosuke Takeshita do the same? Can he go on a run of his life and defend that championship every pay-per-view and come out on top this time next year, still North American champion? Well, like I said, his quest might be coming to a screeching halt, courtesy of the Cardiac Kid. This is a match we've seen before on NXT months and months ago at this point. But no championship was on the line. I mean, I mentioned it time and time again. When a championship is on the line, you are going to see the best version of that competitor in that ring because they realize the stakes could not be any higher. Not to say they didn't give an incredible performance when they had their singles match all those months back. But I'm just saying, like, the championship is on the line now. The stakes are higher. They have risen. And believe me, both men are well aware of that, as Konosuke Takeshita just lighting. Oh my God, what a spinning knee strike. But Wes Lee just ate that for lunch. You gotta be kidding me. Wes Lee bringing the heat now. Misses a super kick. Dragon suplex, my God. A dragon suplex by Konosuke Takeshita, lighting Dragon Lee. I'm still stuck on Dragon Lee. What a tremendous performance from that man and his brother Roosh. But Wes Lee, I should say. Konosuke Takeshita looking to call it an early night, but Wes Lee getting a shoulder out now. And look at this. Oh my goodness. Element of surprise is Wes Lee taking Takeshita off his feet. But oh no, there goes the more intimidating, the more aggressive one in this match, Takeshita. Oh my goodness gracious. Everything Takeshita's been doing as of late, it just has an emphasis on it. It's like he's there to hurt you. But wait a minute. Oh my God. Speaking of that, just drove his knees right into the back. And now targeting that back is Takeshita. And just scraping his boot into the face of Wes Lee. This is not something you've seen out of Takeshita before winning that North American Championship. Before, I don't know, just listening to his demons turning into an evil individual since Deadline during that match with the Apollo Crew. Look at this. Look at this beatdown. This absolute mugging of Wes Lee right now. Takeshita looks fresh as a daisy. Wes Lee might be seeing stars. And oh no, what the hell is this? Takeshita, the hell you got planned here? Oh my God. That's it, man. That's it, man. I mean, you could credit Wes Lee for fighting here, but what? You gotta be kidding me. He peeled the shoulder off the mat. Now Wes Lee, super kick lands on Konosuke Takeshita. Just when you thought Wes Lee was out. Just when you thought he was quite literally out, like knocked out. Here comes Wes Lee. Like I said, the cardiac kid. Not only does he have hella cardio, this man is extremely resilient when it comes to big fight field matches. A nice suicide dive from Wes Lee. Takeshita's down and out now. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Wes Lee catches Takeshita off guard. And now, wait a minute. What does Wes Lee got planned? You got to be kidding me. Falcon Arrow on the outside of the ring. And hey, man, Takeshita wants to be aggressive. Wes Lee will bring that aggressive up. He'll bring that aggression and intensity up. But wait a minute. Konosuke Takeshita back on his feet. But wait a minute. No, Wes Lee getting out of harm's way there. Oh, my God. Just landed back first on Takeshita. That was a nasty landing for both individuals involved. But gets him a 2 count. Out of the champ. Oh, my goodness gracious. A huge European uppercut from Wes Lee. And this is exactly the kind of game plan you want heading into a match with Takeshita. You want to bring the fight to the Japanese Phenom, because believe me, he's going to bring the fight to you. As Wes Lee gearing up for something, looking to take to the skies. Yes, indeed, Tope con Hilo from Wes Lee, throwing the M's down, honoring his friends as always. But wait a minute, Wes Lee at the top rope. Don't stop them. This is awesome chance. Yeah, Wes Lee ain't done. A nice drop kick to Takeshita. Could this be it for Wes Lee to play spoiler? Oh no, only a 1 count that time. And now Wes Lee once again using that speed, but Takeshita caught him. Takeshita was able to escape whatever Wes Lee was planning. Now look at this deadlift powerbomb. Right on that back that's been targeted for most of this match. And now, wait a minute, Takeshita's got something planned here, but Wes Lee fighting out of whatever Takeshita had planned. But wait a minute, just spikes Takeshita. We've seen that last match on the ladder. Poison Rana from Wes Lee. And Wes Lee refuses to be denied. A nice frog splash to the lower back. Both men's lower backs have been targeted in this match. Wait a minute, one. Oh, no, only a 1 count this time as well. But look at this, the offense. The offense of Wes Lee has not stopped, and that's exactly what you want. Oh my goodness, step up in Zaguri to Takeshita. Takeshita's rocked. Wait a minute, off the ropes goes Wes Lee, but no, oh. Takeshita suckered him in, and now going for a German suplex, deadlift style. Oh my God. Wes Lee's out, man. He's out. Takeshita, oh no, he went for a lariat. No, caught him. With the Spanish fly, and now, wait a minute, speaking of fly, just flew off the rope with a springboard crossbody. 1, 2, no. Man, this match is getting good, folks, and I knew it would. The two competitors involved are just two of the best NXT has to offer at this point. Look at this, strength on display. The strength on display of Wes Lee. But wait a minute, what the hell's Wes Lee got planned for Takeshita? You gotta be kidding me, a flipping DDT just spiked Takeshita right on the crown of his head, just like he did to Apollo Crews last month. Oh, I thought that was it. Ladies and gentlemen, Wes Lee has completely turned this match around. Takeshita looked to have him down and out with that knee strike early on in the match. Oh my God. Nice drop kick from the champ, though. As Wes Lee just still in this fight, man. Just refusing to give up is Wes Lee. Oh, no. Oh, once again, Takeshita gets out of harm's way. And now Wes Lee looking to take a breather, but Takeshita's breathing down the back of his neck. Oh, no. What the hell does Takeshita got planned for Wes Lee? No, don't do this. Don't do this. We got a family. Oh, my God. Back suplex. A back suplex right on the spine, right on the hardest part of the ring. The hardest part of the ring is that the edge of that apron, it's made of steel rods, folks. How do you think a ring, it holds the weight of these competitors? Oh my goodness gracious. This is getting ugly, man. This is getting exactly how the last North American Championship match went. And look at Takeshita, proud of himself. Proud of the work he's been doing on Wes Lee. And Wes Lee, man, that lower back has to be torn to shreds. And oh my goodness, now that neck is going to have problems too. As Takeshita just dropped him right on it, counted two. I wouldn't even have anything bad to say about Wes Lee if he didn't kick out right there. But look at this, Takeshita, no, Wes Lee fighting out. Look at this. Around the world goes Wes Lee. Somehow this little tough bastard is still in the fight. Look at this. He gets it this time. He gets that Hurricane Rana. He's looking for all match. 1, 2. Oh, that flipping Hurricane Rana. That Takeshita has been able to counter every single time. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Elevated Uranagi from Takeshita. No, but wait a minute. Wes Lee playing possum. It was Wes Lee playing possum that time, and now it's Wes Lee. Top rope is Wes Lee. Oh, he catches the strike from Takeshita. And another drop kick lands to the champ. Takeshita's in a world of hurt. He's in a world of pain. He's in a world of trouble. I'll let you know that right now. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. He never even left his feet until he had to. Look at this. Spiral tap. Spiral tap from Wes Lee. This gotta be it. New NA channel. Takeshita gets the shoulder out. Shoulder out at 2.5 at least. And oh my goodness, now Wes Lee just throwing those hands, getting physical with Konosuke Takeshita, but that's something that Konosuke Takeshita does best. A nice exploder. Huge exploder from Konosuke Takeshita. And now wait a minute, Takeshita, what the hell has he got planned here? Dumps him right on the back of his neck once again. But wait a minute, no, he's got him up for that powerbomb. And that sets him up for that final flash knee. That might be the final piece to the puzzle for Konosuke Takeshita here tonight to walk out still champ. Wes Lee, yeah, he's down and out, man. That knee strike landed flush. Konosuke Takeshita picking up a big win here tonight in his first title defense against a very game and ready and resilient, if anything, Wes Lee. But at the end of the day, Takeshita, the Japanese phenom, is operating on a whole nother level since holding that North American Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't think of 3 better matches to start our show. And to think that we're going to be right back with 3 more amazing matches. I mean, we still have Will Ospreay versus Jonathan Gresham to come up. I mean, that's going to be insane. The winner of that match will officially be claimed the Iron Survivor Challenge winner after both men tied back at deadline, 2 falls to a piece. We also have the NXT Women's Championship on the line. Britt Baker, Tiffany Stratton. That's surely not one to be missed. And of course, the main event. I cannot forget the main event. The Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, taking on the guy that says he's nothing but him, Carmelo Hayes, looking to call his shot and become NXT champion and defeat the Mad Dragon in our main event. All of that is still to come, folks. Don't go anywhere. I'm not even going to see you on the next one because the next one is coming right next, folks. Konosuke Takeshita, congratulations. And congratulations to everybody that already held their hands high tonight. We got 3 more matches planned for you guys. I'm ready. I know y'all are ready. Let's go.